Welcome back, my fellow Chibits. Hopefully all of you are having a very good day, and if for some reason it's nighttime the time you're watching this video, I wish you a very great night as well. And so with that being said, I'm here to bring all of you guys the weekly Chibit questions. Now, before I start answering questions, a couple things like always, I want to talk about a few things. Number one, I know you guys are probably going to see this video a little bit later than normal. I know it's going to probably be Saturday when you see this, and the reason for it, I have an explanation. I really do. I've been handling a lot of personal things this, week with my dad, to also doing some taxes type stuff, actual, adult stuff, basically, taxes and all that. So, I've kind of been a little bit behind on videos, which you have seen, most likely have noticed that this past week I've been a little bit busy, been helping my dad out and all of that, helping him out with the house and all that, and that's pretty much it. Since the weather is starting to clear up a bit, I've been able to have a little bit more time to help him out. So, yeah, just making sure I clarify that, and for you all can understand. So anyways, hopefully all of you are having a very good day or night, and, let me know how your week has been. Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and also, before I begin, this is going to be a Valentine's Day Chibit question. So, I'm expecting a lot of cringe in this video. So, if you're not a big fan of cringe, or you don't like cringe, don't continue on, because there's probably going to be a lot of cringe, because Valentine's Day themed, Chibit questions. What would you do to win the affections of your crush? Show off your A, poses, B, skills, fashion sense, or D, musical talents. The sad thing is, I don't have any of those, so I guess none of the above, because I fail at all 4 categories. If I was your Valentine, would you wear my pantsuit? First, you gotta take me out for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Let's go out to eat first. Let me get to know you, okay? Let me get to know you, see if I like you, and if we get in a relationship and all that and I'm willing to go that far, you know what? I'll do it. If I love the person, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that for the person I love, but I need to know the person, okay? So I'm not going to do that just for any random person. I'm sorry, Yami. I can't. I just can't do it because you asked that. It really depends if I fall in love with the person, if I'm willing to do something like that. What do you think of my token fan art? I think you did really good. It actually looks really, really good. Now, obviously, it doesn't look exactly like Ishida's art, because, he's a different artist, but I have to say, for what you did, it looks good. I want to point this out, I especially love the little flower, yeah, I'm assuming that's a little, rose or flower on Kaneki's chest. I really like that, a big fan of that, so, good job. You have, or had, a girlfriend? Have I ever had one? Yes. I had one a long time ago. A very, very long time ago, like my first one. Let's go back to my first ever one I had, which was in elementary school. In elementary school, at the time, I didn't really understand the concept of love, boyfriend, girlfriend. I didn't really understand it much. I want to be honest here. I was just, a young kid and all that, but it was the first time I was ever in a relationship. I remember I had a crush on this girl in elementary. Her name was Courtney, and it was in Florida. And we exchanged letters. I remember us exchanging letters, and then we decided to go out, and we didn't go far or do anything crazy. We just basically just held hands and just hung out stuff and ate together. That's pretty much it. We actually never kissed or anything like that when I was younger, so, because we were young, we just didn't understand anything. But that was my first ever girlfriend I had, and eventually I had to move away, come to Tennessee, because of personal matters in my family, and yeah, I've lost track of her ever since. Most likely she's moved on, because like I said, it was in elementary school and all of that, and, right now I'm, 22 years old, so it's a long time ago. She probably doesn't even remember me. I was just gonna say, she probably doesn't even remember who I am or my existence at all, which is kind of sad in a way, but at the same time, it's just how life is. Did you do anything fancy? I'm gonna assume when you say, did you do anything fancy, you mean Valentine's Day. Did I do anything fancy? No, not much. I stayed home all day, doing personal stuff, and that's basically it. That's all I did, all alone, sadly. I, didn't have a Valentine's. Chibi, my boy, do you want some Carnage Kabuki tonight for Valentine's? I don't even know how to answer this question. No. Ooki or Simi? I know that these two terms, I know these terms, I think, are for yaoi. I believe these are yaoi terms. I could be wrong there. But I believe those terms are definitely yaoi terms. And I could be wrong here, but I believe one stands for bottom and one stands for top. Like I said, I'm just going off of what I remember. It was a long time ago. I remember something about this. But, I don't want to say either. I want to say neither, but I have to answer one. So, I don't know which one means which. I don't really want to go either one, if this is really what I think it is, yaoi terms, but I would say Ooki? If technology should ever reach the point of creating humans, and it is used for making cloning anime and hentai characters come to life, and it would cost $1,000 for any one/hentai character, and it is safe to, gotta censor that, would you be up for it? Please explain. Now, when you say bring them to life, are they like just a robot, like they're programmed to be like that, or is it actually like straight up they are their own being, like they have their own personality and everything? Because there's not a lot of clarification there. See, if they were just like a robot, basically ordered to do whatever, then I don't think I'd be for that. If I was to bring someone to life, I would want them to actually have the personality. But only for $1,000, that's crazy. Just $1,000 to do something like that. Yeah, I'd probably do that. I wouldn't do it for what you guys think I would do it for, hentai reasons. I would definitely want to bring, I want to bring Holo. I would definitely love to just see Holo in real life to see how she would interact and all that just with the world. I mean, not even as a, lover standpoint. I just love to see how she would interact in the world. I'm just curious how she would view society and stuff because of her personality. What was the first romance anime you watched? Mine was Toradora. I don't know if I've ever answered this question. Have I ever answered this? I may have answered this, like, in a separate video somewhere, but, if I have, forgive me. I don't really recall or remember, but it is, a proper time. It is Valentine's Day. First romance anime I have watched, it's either Chibi Vampire or Clannad. It's one of those two. It's definitely one of those two series. It's one of those two that got me into the romance genre. I could be wrong there, but I believe it's one of those two. Do you want to find a girl that likes anime? I prefer them 2D myself. Waiting for the future VR. Please answer. Do I want to find a girl that likes anime? Oh, yes, that's definitely a plus. I mean, I guess, in a way, if I found a girl that didn't like anime, that would probably be a very bad thing, because think about this. My entire job, my career and all that, okay? Even though I have a lot of fun doing it, it's focused around anime. And so, if the person I fall in love with doesn't like anime or manga, then it's gonna be really bad, because I spend a lot of time collecting it, talking about it, and all that, so that's a mandatory thing I would say I would need in a relationship. So yeah, I would need to find a girl that likes anime and manga. Maybe just anime, even if she didn't like manga, at least anime or manga. You are forced to date a YouTuber and spend a day with them. Who will it be, excluding Kizuna? Barbara from Rooster Teeth, I would say. I mean, regardless of relationships and all that, I'm just saying, like, if a what-if status, I would just say Barbara. That would be one I would like to date. Is Brina, oh, I'm gonna butcher that last name, Polinacia? I can't say that. Your favorite voice actress, since she plays characters ranging from Holo to Menata. Whoa, back up. You're telling me the person that voices Holo voices Menata from Boku no Hero Academia? I'm going to assume you're talking about the English voice actor because of the name. I honestly didn't know the voice actors for Holo. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't. But she voices Menata? I need to hear that. I need to hear Menata's voice actor now. That's talent. That's definitely some talent, because Holo's English voice actor is pretty good. I don't usually like dubs of certain things, but I like the Spice and Wolf dub, and so I'm curious. I'm very curious on how she sounds for Menata. Will you continue to stroke on Violet knowing that she's 14, or will you ignore it due to her age being estimated? Okay, let's correct something real quick. I have never stroked it towards Violet. I never had those feelings at all towards Violet. I just like the character. I like the stories. I don't think like that. If there is one character though, I'd say 02 though. I mean that's free reign there on 02. But I mean for Violet, no. Tell me, Chibi, would you slather that girl in honey and smash? I kind of think I just answered this question. Yeah, I would. Oh, yeah, definitely. If this is, if you're talking about 2B. Yeah, well, I'll do her too, but I mean, 02, oh, yes, all the way. Where would you take your waifu out on a date? Take her out to dinner, and then see where it goes from there. And then, depending on how it goes, we'll go to the, theaters or somewhere. We'll think of something. But that's probably one of the things I would definitely do if I went out on a date. When you create a character in a video game, do you play as a male or female? This is actually a very relevant question with my group of friends I play with. I have a couple of friends that always question why I play as a female character. They're like, that's weird. Why do you always play as a female character? You're a dude. Stop playing as a female. That's what they always tell me. And I have continuously told them, like, look, if I'm going to play a character and I'm going to have to look at their backside for hundreds upon hundreds of hours, I'd rather, see the opposite, gender, the gender I'm interested in, than a gender I'm really not. I'm gonna be frank. And so, I'm like, I'd rather look at a female. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. That's my real reason for it. And so, I constantly play as a female character in my games. When I play in RPGs, I play female. The only game I would ever only play male in is probably Mass Effect. Because just Mass Effect, oh my god, like, whew. That's a good game. Like, I know many have problems with, the threes, ending and all that. I'm not talking about, Andromeda. I'm not talking about that abomination. No, that's a bad one. I'm just saying the trilogy of Mass Effect. That's the only game I've ever really had to go male, because just really good. Good voice actor, and just I love the character creation in it. Is this a good pickup line? Roses are red, violets are blue. That picture doesn't really, go with your question, but I approve. I would say it's solid. It's definitely solid. It's definitely something I would do. That would definitely be my pickup line for a girl. The first time I meet this girl, I would say that. That's you think I'm joking? I'll do that. I promise you right now, if I ever had the chance, and let's say I met a girl or whatever, and I went to a con, I would do that. I'm not even joking. I will do that just for giggles, and then you guys can quote this video. I would definitely do that. How disappointed were you when Merlin put clothes on Diane in the latest Taizai episode? Well, I gotta admit, I was a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I just remembered there's a lot of doujins. Well, not a lot of doujins. I mean, there's a couple, and, I wish there was more, not hinting at anything, make more doujins, please, but I mean, yeah, I was kind of, a little bit on edge and upset that, that happened. I'm not gonna lie. What are your favorite ships, couples in One Piece? I knew this was probably bound to happen, and it just makes sense with how I've been talking a lot about One Piece recently, to how it's Valentine's Day, in the Boku no Hero video. It does make sense why a question like this would pop up. Now, before I go and answer this question, let me just state right here and right now, ships do not matter at the end of the day, okay? Before anyone gets butthurt on my opinion on who I want with who, remember, they don't matter at the end of the day, okay? One Piece is not really even focused on that. Oda's, I think, even went out of his way to say he's not really even focusing on it. I could be wrong there, but I believe Oda's even stated that. So, I was just going to say, whatever I mention in this, just my personal preference. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I'm just saying that. Okay, now that I've cleared that up and all that, my favorite ships, I want Luffy and Boa Hancock. Just right off the bat, I want those two. Like, Boa and Luffy needs to happen, okay? And, I mean, if that cannot happen, if that is not a possibility, Luffy and Meat, okay? Luffy and Meat needs to be a thing. If it's not Luffy and Meat, it's Luffy and Boa, okay? Now, for Zoro, I would like Perona. Perona with Zoro. That is definitely a character I would love with Zoro. Nami and Money. Nami and Money is just a thing. I'm sorry, Nami's probably not going to get anyone. She's just going to have money. Let's see. What other relationships? Let's see. The Squirrel Nurse on Zoe with Chopper. That's definitely a ship I want. Who would Robin be with? Oh, Robin and Frankie needs to be a thing. I mean, she grabbed the man's family jewels. So, I mean, Robin and Frankie, that's gotta be a thing. Brooke. Yo, I just got an evil thought. Brooke and Big Mom. Brooke and Big... I mean, the man already slept with her, okay? He already did. I mean, let's be real here. So, yeah, Brooke and Big Mom, I ship it. And then, let's see. We got Chopper, Zoro, Jinbei. Who would Jinbei be with? Who would Jinbei be with? Don't really know. I could definitely see Jinbei being with a regular human, though. I could definitely see that. I don't know. Just because how Jinbei is and how his character has been developed, I could definitely see him being with a human. I don't know who you would get with, though. I have no idea. So, yeah, that's, I guess, my favorite ships. Where was your first kiss? It's kind of embarrassing and awkward that I'm about to say what I'm about to say, but, This is a Valentine's Day themed video, and I did say this video was going to get awkward, so... You know what I'm going to say. Come on, you don't even need me to continue. You know what I'm going to say. I've never had a kiss. I've had a kiss on the cheek. I've kissed someone on the cheek. I've never had full contact, kiss, yeah. Go laugh at me now. Laugh at me. Laugh at me, okay? Yes, I know. Dear Chibi, would you like to write a Frank with 02 like this? Come on, dude. Yeah, obviously. Boy, that's a no-brainer. Yes, I want that 02. Have you ever been rejected? Not necessarily rejected, but I have kind of felt rejected. Like, okay, here's a love story for you guys. In high school, there was this girl that I said this in the recent stream and all that, actually, I had with Sloan and all them, a bunch of other YouTubers, so if you were there, you most likely know what story I'm talking about, but if you weren't there, then I'm going to let you know. There was this girl at high school and all that. I used to get on 2 buses, okay? I had to go on this one bus to get to this one high school, and then I would get on another bus to go to this other school, and so this one school I was at first, there was this girl I had a crush on, and this girl... She was very beautiful. I was always that shy type, and so I couldn't confront her about it, that I had a crush and wanted to, see if she would go out with me. But I was always like that secret admirer, basically. Just, wanting to say something to her. But I didn't know much about her. I want to be honest. I didn't know much about her because she was at the school that I was only getting dropped off at to get on to the next bus. And so... after many, many months of me being basically very awkward and all that, I finally worked up the courage to, confess. And... when I was going to confess, basically, I saw her kissing another girl and all that, and basically she said she was a lesbian, and I was like, oh, so, yeah. I never had the chance with her, because she was into girls, not guys, and so, in that moment, I was like, well, at least I know she wasn't kind of lying. She kissed another girl that... yeah, it sucks. Do you find this adorable? Wait, is this actually a real marriage proposal? If this is legit, like if this isn't like staged or just to have like a funny picture, if this is actually a legit thing, this is pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie. That's cute. That's cute. You see, why can't I find a girl that would... well, I could do that with you. For a fact, I would dress up as All Might. All Might, Minato, whatever. I would dress up and all that and say, will you marry me? I'd get on a knee and say, will you marry me? I would. I'm not joking. I would. I definitely find this adorable. I do find it adorable, and just like, if this is a legit, marriage proposal and all that, I wish them the best of luck. I wish them a happy marriage. I really do. What's your favorite type of Doujinshi category? Did you have a nice date with your left hand? I'm right-handed, thank you very much.